Thank you UFIMake for sponsoring this video. In this video I'll be showing you how you can take regular blank minifigures and turn them into your childhood dream theme from the comfort of your house. But first things first. Going into a LEGO store will always be one of the best things ever. You get to browse the newest LEGO sets, the one you've been eyeing for the longest time, or maybe you're into custom building your own LEGO stuff and the pick-a-brick wall is where you'll spend most of your time. Now, as of recently, some stores have this new service called the Minifigure Factory, a really cool machine that lets you customize a LEGO minifigure to your liking. There are usually tons of custom things and graphics to choose from, and every LEGO store with a minifigure factory will usually have custom stickers not available anywhere else. After you choose your design, someone will help you with it all, placing your blank minifigure torso in the printer, letting it do its thing. It's actually kinda cool seeing it all coming together, and after that you can pick and choose a few parts to complete your minifigure from the Build a Minifigure stations, including a leg piece, head, hair piece, and an extra item. With all of that, you also get a personalized 1x3 LEGO brick saying whatever you'd like, usually a name, whereas I went a bit bolder here. And all of it can be kept in these cool boxes to take home, making these really cool gifts to hand out. I went with a TC branded torso and a camera because, well, I use cameras a lot. And on the back I went for the LEGO Dino, again for obvious reasons. And while this is all very cool, what if I told you doing this at home is also possible? This is where the sponsor of this video comes in, with the UFIMake UV printer, a similar type of printer used for the minifigure factory stations on LEGO stores, only a lot smaller and a lot cheaper when compared to everything else like it out in the market. The ones on LEGO stores seem to be Roland ones that retail for roughly $20,000, when the UFIMake is at the moment priced at just $1,700. Now, what an UV printer such as this does is taking an object of any kind of material and with the use of a built-in UV light source instantly cures the UV inks as they're printed on the surfaces, which makes for durable and high quality end results. If you think the printing area of the machine is small, you're actually right, but there's a special attachment that lets you print on big surfaces such as this, or even the rotary attachment for rounded surfaces, which is really cool to see angling the object automatically to make it print ready. To keep things LEGO branded, here's a cool ceramic magnet I did with the classic space logo, or a silicone iPhone case with one of the best LEGO logos out there, am I right? As you're probably guessing, printing on LEGO bricks isn't really an issue, so I had to try some things on my own, and with the help of my graphic designer friend Pedro, we first ran some tests to see how fine a detail could we get out of the UFIMaker printer, which the machine tackled with relative ease. Now, to make things really easy for you all to understand how simple it is to work with the UFIMake, let's do a quick project and assume you need some parking on your LEGO city. For that you will need parking signs, so first let's come up with a design on your software of choice. After that is done, we open the UFIMake app and import our design. Now we need to pick a tile to print this out, place it on the printing bed and run the snapshot function, which will automatically calibrate the machine and calculate the height the piece is at to make it print ready. After the snapshot is done, we place and scale our design over the piece, and we're pretty much good to start our print. The speed at which the printer works is incredibly fast, having completed our first parking sign in just 2 minutes. Now repeat the process and print as many as you need, a lot of them at the same time even if you wish. I'm kinda running low on swag to hand out in LEGO events such as Brick World Chicago, happening in just a few weeks, so I designed and 3D printed a tile holder on my own, placed a bunch of LEGO tiles and a minifigure design you'll probably be familiar with, and came up with a way to mass produce these tiles I'll be giving to anyone willing to say hi. I still need to tinker a bit on the centering of some of these, but I'm mostly happy how they turned out in the end. On top of standard prints, the UFIMake can also do reliefs up to 5mm, allowing you to turn plain-looking images to highly detailed objects that can take your LEGO builds to a whole new level. Now, as awesome as all of this sounds, this felt like the perfect opportunity to tackle and bring to life in LEGO form one of my 2 favorite childhood shows of all time. Since LEGO is handling Pokemon at the moment, I don't need to worry too much about it, but as for the other one, maybe these 5 minifigures will give you a clue at what I'm trying to achieve here. Pedro, my graphic designer friend, came in clutch once again, and after a bit of back and forth, a few different versions and tests, I was finally ready to import the final designs into the UV printer, adjust everything to the pieces, hit the print button and wait just a few minutes for my LEGO Mighty Morphin Power Ranger minifigures coming one step closer to completion. Scavenging my minifigure collection, I stripped some minifigures from their white hands to give to the Rangers, and then dug up that really interesting LEGO set with lots of minifigure faces to pick 5 that matched the original cast, and went back to my minifigures bin for the air pieces to seal the deal. Having a way to come up with the Ranger elements would be, of course, amazing, but I'm not complaining for getting at least this much done. Just look at them, aren't they amazing? Not really sure how long we'll have to wait until LEGO gives us a proper LEGO Megazord, but for the time being, these custom minifigures are good enough for me. Maybe I should build a command center to have these displayed, or the Megazord itself? Thank you once again to UV Make for sponsoring this video. Their UV printer is truly an amazing product, and I only really scratched the surface at what this thing can do. If you'd like to know more about it, please check their Kickstarter in the links below to access the early bird discounted price. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.